So post-COVID lockdown, a lot of people have been buying boats, and there's a lot of second-hand boats being sold, but what about all the safety equipment on board? Just going to take a couple of minutes to explain what you might like to have on board. So what sort of things should we keep? Well, there's a first aid kit, for example. What if something happens? Let's have a first aid kit on there. You might need an alternative method of propulsion, so like a secondary engine perhaps. On a rib or something like that, you might want some paddles just to get you out of a shipping lane or out of danger, and then you can drop your anchor. Okay, so we've also got on flares. Flares on board, so you can have rocket flares, you can have handheld flares. They also go out of date, so make sure that the flares are kept current and in date. Other things we might have on board are a toolkit. We might be able to do some basic engineering on our vessel to get it going again. If you can't get it going, you might want Sea Start membership. That's a good thing. It's like the AA for cars on the water. Okay, so Sea Start membership is quite good. That's something you might want to consider as a new boat owner, especially if you bought a second-hand boat and you don't really know its history. Okay, it's a nice safety feature to have. Other things we might have on board our boats: bailing equipment, so we can get water out of it, pumps. If it's a rib, for example, you might want an air pump to pump the tubes back up. You might want to have a spare set of lines, ropes on your boat. You might need to be towed, for example, and you might need a yoke around the back of the engine to pull, or on the A-frame of a rib, some spare lines to get a tow. So that was a very basic rundown of some of the safety equipment we might have on board. If you want to know more, or you want to learn some more, you can always approach a board boat coaching at Universal Marina, or Night Marine here at Universal Marina right next to us. So come and get some training or some equipment, and thank you for listening.